Good morning, good morning, good morning, and happy Tuesday. This is Gigi getting my walk on this beautiful, cool morning here in October, here in the 757. Guess what? This is a day that the Lord has made. We're rejoicing and we're glad in it. You know, I love the weather here in Virginia because if you don't like the weather one day, it'll change by the next day. Sometimes it changes in the same day. Yesterday morning, it was like in the 40s. I almost was going to put on some gloves. But by the afternoon, it was almost in the 80s. Oh my goodness. We have some really good weather here in the 757 in Virginia. I love living in Virginia. Weather is usually mild, very mild. And I thank God for it. Now, the only thing right now, we need a little more rain because they're sprinkling the soccer fields out here. Let me see. Let me see if I can turn this around. Okay, where's my thing? I can't see it right now. That sun is kind of bright. But I would flip it around to let you see they're sprinkling the fields out here because it's been dry. We haven't had rain in about a few days here. But I had to water my flowers yesterday. I said, wow, it's kind of dry. Let me go out here and water these flowers here in October because it's been a little dry. But it's still an awesome, awesome, awesome day. Man, in exactly 2 weeks, we have a major election here in the United States. Exactly 2 weeks from today. I know a lot of you have done your voting early and you've been putting your stickers up. I voted in Chesapeake. I voted in Portsmouth. I voted in Virginia Beach. You know, for me, I want to wait till November 5th because I think it's going to be historic and I just want to record it and everything. Going to vote on November the 5th. But vote, vote, vote. Vote early. Vote by mail. However you do it, make sure that you vote. This is going to be a very important election here in the U.S. All right, all right, all right. This morning, I have a gem nugget inspired by my devotional reading our daily bread today. And this gem nugget is a reminder that my mom used to remind me to do. Clean those dishes good. Clean those dishes good. In Matthew, the 23rd chapter, Jesus is talking to the Pharisees. And he says in Matthew, the 23rd chapter, the 25th and the 26th verse, he says, woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites. You clean the outside of the cup and dish, but inside they are full of greed and self-indulgence. Blind Pharisee, first clean the inside of the cup and dish, and then the outside also will be clean. You know, when I was growing up, I had chores, and one of my chores was to wash the dishes. I wonder if children had chores. Children should have chores, but anyway. Sometimes when I would wash the dishes, Mom would check the dishes and she said, Gail, come back here. Look, sometimes I would, I wash the inside of the plate because, everybody can see the inside of the plate. But on the outside, it'd be food and stuff. She said, come back and clean those dishes good. And, even with silverware and stuff, like forks and stuff like that, you have to make sure you get all that food and stuff from in between the prongs and on the outside of the spoon or utensil. Make sure those bowls, you can clean the bowl, look real good, but sometimes stuff be on the outside and on the bottom. So she said, clean those dishes good. And you need to start from the inside out. because sometimes I would wash the inside but wouldn't get the outside. But Jesus warned these hypocrites and Pharisees because they was looking all good on the outside and they were doing all the right things on the outside, but their hearts was dirty and filthy. And that's why he said, first of all, first clean the inside of the cup and dish, and then the outside also will be clean. Sometimes we wonder why we see the ugly side of people because the inside is not clean. That's why David said, create in me a clean heart. Wash me with hyssop. Wash me, and so I'll be white as snow, because what's inside will come out. You know, Jesus was just on those Pharisees and Sadducees and those critics because they were more concerned about the outside. They had a form of godliness, but they denied the power within. This is what he says. Another part, he said, woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites. You give a tenth of your spices. Yeah, you pay your tithes and stuff, dill and cumin, but you have neglected the more important matters of the law: justice, mercy, faithfulness. You should have practiced the latter without neglecting the former. You should practice those things that come from the inside, which is justice, mercy, and faithfulness. Yeah, you should pay your tithes and everything, but all of that goes together. You blind guides, you strain out a gnat, but swallow a camel. He goes on a little further. He said, woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites. You are like whitewashed tombs. You look good on the outside, which look beautiful on the outside, but on the inside are full of the bones of the dead and everything unclean. You need to clean them dishes good. You need to ask the Lord to clean you from the inside out. You know, life would be so much better when you're clean from the inside out, not the outside in, but the inside out. That's why we tell our candidates for baptism, and I know they probably wonder why we keep on saying it. Yes, it's not enough to just be baptized, the outside part to go down in the water, but the inside part, because we always talk about the fact that you can go down a dry devil and come up a wet devil because you haven't been clean inside. That's why Hezekiah Walker said, won't he make you clean inside? You need to be clean from the inside out. Make sure you clean. Like my mama said, clean them dishes good. Make sure you cleaned up good. Oh my goodness. I just want to share this conclusion of this devotional here. It says, it's easier to focus on looking good than to bring our sin and brokenness honestly before God. But a nice looking exterior doesn't make a corrupt heart any less dangerous. Do you hear that right there? God invites us to let him transform and clean up all of us from the inside out. I'm telling you, life would be much better when you're clean from the inside out. That's like my mom used to say, clean those dishes good. Clean those dishes good from the inside and the out. All right, that's all I got for the Gem Nugget today. This is Tuesday. Join me. I'm always excited to share Church School Live. Still going into all the world, teaching all nations every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Join me on Facebook Live and the Gem Nugget channel. The lesson tonight is trust in God alone. Trust in God alone. We must put our confidence and trust in God. You might say, can I trust my mama and my father and my husband, my wife, my girlfriend, my boyfriend, da da da. Well, you can put so much trust, but you should put your ultimate trust and your ultimate confidence in the Lord. You know, we're looking at Psalm 62. Remember, I told you that the Psalms, Psalms, are actually songs, Songs. And you know, we were talking about in our past lessons about the different songs that we should have in our arsenal. We should have where we can pull up. A couple of weeks ago, I asked you to share a song of praise that you have in your arsenal. Also, we have songs we talked about of lament or crying unto the Lord, pleading unto the Lord. This third type of song, which is Psalm 62, is a song of confidence, confidence in the Lord, trust in the Lord. The saints used to sing a song, I will trust in the Lord. I will trust in the Lord till I die. I like this contemporary song by Anthony Brown and Group Third. It said, I will trust in the Lord because you did not create me to worry. You did not create me to fear. And I put my trust in you. What is your song of confidence? What is your song that illustrates your complete trust in the Lord? That's homework for you that watch. Be prepared to share a song of trust, a song of confidence in the Lord. You might have to think about it a little bit. It might be a song that you grew up in church. I know another song that comes to mind that one of our dear deacons, my dear Sunday school teacher, was his favorite. On Christ, the solid rock, I stand. All other grounds is sinking sand. In the psalm tonight, it talks about trusting in the rock. Oh my goodness, which is Jesus Christ. You need to join me tonight. Trust in God alone. Oh my gosh, trust in God alone. Join me. I thank y'all for joining us for these sharings during the week. Church School Live, I'm sharing from the International Sunday School lessons. And then my husband comes back, Pastor James Gilmore, on Thursday with life study. But join me tonight for your Sunday school, your church school lesson. This is a lesson. Those of you that follow the lessons that is coming up for October the 27th. I've been enjoying these lessons and been enjoying teaching them. Oh my goodness. So join me tonight because we're on a mission. We're going into all the world, teaching all nations, baptizing in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Subscribe to the Gem Nugget channel. Someone from Kenya came up yesterday. I think it was Julia. Thank you, Julia. You said I'm a new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing to the Gem Nugget channel. Please, I apologize. I know your name started with a J. I think it was Julia. I'll correct that if I was wrong. But I just thank all of you right here in the good old USA that you are constantly. I got 3. I always got to shout them out. They're always watching. And that's Diana, that is Jackie, and that is Lynn. Lynn's in New Jersey. And Jackie and Diana right here in the Hampton Roads area. So we thank God for that. Oh my God, thank God for all of you. Oh, I can't forget Esther in Kenya. I can't forget Namila in Sweden. Y'all are watching, and to God be the glory. Oh my goodness. But don't forget, like my mom said, clean them dishes good. Clean those dishes good from the inside out. Have a good one. Bye.